Europeans can't stop talking about ranch, but as a Russian who moved to America, I've never even tasted it before. I feel like I've been missing out big time. So today I'm finally going to try famous American ranch dressing and see what all the hype is about. And I'm trying ranch alongside some other American foods I've never had before, including tater tots. Let's find out if ranch deserves its legendary reputation. I feel like I just have to try it by itself first to even know if I like it or hate it, because what if I absolutely hate it and then I'll pretty much ruin everything? Let's just see. No way.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Well, I certainly am very glad that it's white and not red. I did get some on my fork, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try it. I hope it's worth it. Wait, what? I think I now understand those people who are literally doing this. I've never tasted anything like that. It's so creamy, but yet full of spices. I just cannot believe how good that was. And that's like a sauce. A sauce.
What?
I'm gonna try to put it on a regular garden salad, what Americans call it. Just a few tomatoes, peppers, and greens, some cheese, and some croutons. That's all. In Russia, we usually use either sour cream for vegetable salads or oil, like either olive oil or sunflower oil. When I came to America, I was very surprised that yours just said like vegetable oil. And I'm like, what kind of vegetable though? Like, what is it? And I looked, and it's mostly soybean oil in the ingredients. We don't have soybean oil in Russia. For mass-produced oils, we use sunflower. But of course, if you want to go healthier, you've got to use olive oil. But yeah, we mostly don't even mix anything. We just go for a very basic flavor, which is like no flavor, I guess, at all. Here in America, I was literally speechless when I saw the aisle with sauces. I don't know how long it will even take me to try them all, but I'm very excited. So I'm curious how ranch will transform my regular salad that I'm used to eating with just like sour cream. Do you guys even have salads with sour cream, or it's not a thing here in America? Because I know Russians are literally
Excuse me.
obsessed with sour cream, but Americans have gotta love it too, right? I cannot believe this. This is not a salad I used to eat. This is something divine. What happened to it? Enchantix.
Magical powder, maximum power, Enchantrix.
Oh my god. This is so good. I have literally eaten salads without any flavor my whole life. I am freaking out so bad right now. I don't know about Europe, but I guess it's pretty similar because Europeans are really freaking out over this right now. So I don't know what kind of sauces they have, but our choices in Russia are not nearly as big as here in America. We have maybe like some cheese sauces, which is actually one of my favorites, but I only use it to dip French fries. The closest thing that would probably come to ranch that I have tried is maybe Caesar salad dressing that we have in Russia. It's also kind of creamy. It has, of course, a lot of differences, but that is literally the closest thing I could think of. Caesar dressing in Russia is different than in America. I haven't tried the American one, but I know that it contains fish, which blew my mind. Russian Caesar dressing doesn't have any fish. So it's like, what? Fish in a sauce? That was like, what? I'm scared to try it. So I don't know about that one. I have a feeling ranch will change my life. It adds so much flavor. A regular boring salad all of a sudden is so delicious. My American spouse always told me to go and look for sauces when I was still in Russia, and I just never really did because I don't know, I just I wasn't up to experimenting, and I feel like majority of Russians are this way. If we're making a fancy salad, not just like regular vegetables, but like a fancy salad, we use mayonnaise. If we want to be extra creative, we might add garlic to it, or maybe mix sour cream and mayonnaise. I don't know. But basically, that's it. I love that Americans never stop until they come up with something that can literally transform pretty much anything into something absolutely outstanding. Americans don't just settle on the easy options. They continuously create and look for something better. They look for ways to improve not just food, but life as well. This is exactly what I love about America. I know that you can actually make ranch at home with little packets, but I didn't know that until I already bought this one, and a lot of people say that homemade is actually the best. Maybe I'll try it next time. Okay, let the crazy part begin. Apparently, Americans eat ranch with pretty much everything. Anything you can pour it on or anything you can dip it in. So let's try some potato chips first. These are Ruffles American potato chips with cheese flavor. I have never tried this before, just opened them. These are so good, but spicy. I think my favorite potato chips are either ruffled or very like thick. I don't really like paper thin chips. I need some texture, some fullness to them. And these are delicious. I wonder how ranch will transform them. I'm a little bit scared because these are already a tiny bit spicy, and the ranch is also spicy. I know Americans are probably like, what? That's not spicy, but for me it is. I'm Russian, I have very bad spice tolerance. Alright. That's a beautiful mix of two flavors. Wow. The cheesy flavor of these chips perfectly goes with ranch. I know that Americans love dipping chips. Even in a restaurant, sometimes they are served tortilla chips and you dip them in some kind of tomato sauce or whatever. In Russia, that never happens. We simply don't dip our chips in anything. We always just eat them plain, straight out of the bag, and that's it. So when I first came to America, it was such a big culture shock for me that you guys actually eat your chips with sauces. But now I understand why. This is like so good. What? That's insane. I also have a question for you guys. Let me know in the comments what are your favorite American chips. Which ones should I try next? Should I make a separate video where I try American chips? Americans also eat pizza with ranch. And I chose a piece specifically with a lot of crust on the end. Let's see if it's worth it. This is crazy. What is it? This bottle, I swear. I'm just going to have to do something like that, because that's too much. This is a Papa John's pizza, and I've seen they actually have ranch dressing as a sauce. You can choose it. I can't imagine what it would taste like, but I guess similar to this, because this is a cheese flavor and pizza is cheese. So it would probably taste kind of similar. I think I prefer my pizza without the ranch. It's just very weird. I don't think it goes very well with the tomato sauce. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's just too much sauce, period, because there's already a lot of tomato sauce loaded. So another sauce on top is kind of just too much. But I will try the crust. Let's see. It'll probably be better. It's definitely best with the crust. I like ranch, but I just still can't imagine a ranch pizza. Have you guys tried it? Do you love it? I don't know if I'm ready for this. I might be in a few more months, but it'll definitely take some getting used to. And now I am very, very excited to finally try tater tots for the first time. When I first saw tater tots, I had no idea what that was. I actually thought it was something like chicken nuggets, but a different shape. That's what it looked like to me. I had no idea all that it was is basically potatoes. But Americans told me it's a must try and they're very delicious. So let's go. These are delicious. I thought they would be more like just thick, compacted French fries, but they are actually more like little hash browns. Oh my goodness, I actually like them more. These are so crispy and inside they're fluffy. They're so good with ranch too. I think probably even better than ketchup. I think I might be obsessed. I feel like they would be so great with some eggs for breakfast. Ranch is a blessing. I totally get why Europeans are freaking out over it, because I think I'm freaking out too. Like, what is that? Liquid gold? I've seen videos of some Americans who didn't get how Europeans could possibly be freaking out over bottled ranch, but I'm telling you, that's because we really don't have much flavor at all. Again, I can't speak for the Europe, of course, but I imagine that they can relate. In Russia, we don't go for any kind of flavor most of the time. So to have something that actually transforms your food, not just makes it sticky, but to actually bring it more flavor than it already has, that's something that not all of us have experienced. We only have some kind of fancy dressings in the restaurants. Of course, they are trying to like surprise people. Still, we don't have ranch. I completely understand why Europeans are trying to take it home with them on the planes, because I probably would too. Once again, I want you guys to remember how lucky you are. This is such a simple thing. So simple. Just a salad dressing or a dip. But it's special. It really is. Tell me in the comments what is your favorite thing to eat with ranch. Maybe you have some suggestions. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more food adventures. Let me know what you'd like to see me try next. And a huge thank you to all of my supporters and members of the channel for helping me deliver more food videos to you. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.